between the blue and the old.
So the All Blacks game was sick. They are the most successful team in all of sports, like in all of history. They're the most winningest team ever. So it was really cool to see that and just experience that, see the haka, and just really get a real taste of like the culture of New Zealand. I don't know, that's what I love doing when I go to different countries, is just seeing what really makes that country special and experiencing that, the culture. Anyway, right now I'm headed down to the gym to do a little rehab session. We played West on Saturday and it's now Tuesday, and my body still is just feeling sore. I mean, it was 120 minutes and that team is a very good team. We're running all around and it was tiring. So I definitely needed those 2 days of rest, and hopefully this rehab day today is really gonna help me feel better. So yeah, the body's feeling okay. It's just that when you rehab and you're getting stronger and stronger and you're feeling stronger and stronger, I can do more and more in the game. Like in that last game, that's the first time I really felt 100% confident attacking down the wing and dribbling and doing these runs. But because I'm doing that now, I'm putting in more effort, it's more tiring, and it's just more taxing on my body. So now it's like I can do more, but I get more sore, and it's just gonna be it's just a process, that's all it is. And it's just continuing getting stronger and stronger until I'm all the way back 100%. I know you guys have heard this 1,000 times already, but that's honestly what it is, and it's such a mental battle, but you know, it's gonna be worth it.
This muscle here.
Hold on. Say just what you said to me 2 minutes ago.
No. How about that Mount Kalkau photo?
Dude, the Mount Kalkau looked dope.
How unreal is that?
Dude,
like, you don't have time to go to the gym. Do that next time.
Alright.
But you should read.
Read this. This is 500 pages.
Because you know you said you were struggling with kettlebell swings sometimes.
Yeah, like the form.
What did you feel like you were doing?
Bending my knees too much.
Yep, so like with this, it says here, your hands shouldn't even leave here until you're in full extension. Have you tried the calf smash?
Oh, no, I'm too scared.
Try it. Try it, like even just like lightly.
I warmed it up pretty
And
good.
your groin's not acting up.
Groin feels really good.
Because there's no wiggle.
Yeah, that's good. Oh, actually, it is kind of still hard.
Football.
This is not a good angle. Yeah, footballer. He was playing, like, on that verge of, like, going pro.
That's solid, that's great.
Yeah, it feels good. I mean, I can still feel a little bit. The right feels a lot more stable and solid.
Did you get strapped up or are you going to go strapped up?
Yeah, actually, I'll get strapped up since we have training.
Same way as his one.
Huh?
Same way as his one.
Yeah, I guess.
Then I don't know if you saw my last game analysis too. It was like
Tyler, his filming was just atrocious. How bad was Tyler's filming? And Tyler, but I guess he was talking to a coach like right next to him the entire time, so he's trying to talk and film. But Mimi's coming to Wellington in 10 days. 10 days.
Oh, we're leaving. How long are you here?
Until end of August.
You just get a usual hotel in New York for that.
Yeah, or even in downtown Wellington.
Yeah, that's right.
Because
we're staying
So I just got home from a really good physio session. Just Tim and Raph they just are so helpful. So many exercises, so much knowledge they have there. And it's just been helping me out so much. Like as you guys saw, or as you guys are probably seeing in my game analysis videos, I'm feeling so good. And it's, you know, I'm putting in the work in the gym and doing all the rehab, but the actual framework of why I'm getting better is because of Tim Dowman at Tim Dowman Physio. Like, and I'm just so like pleased with how that progress is going with Tim. Is, you know, if you're watching this, Tim, thank you. I can't say it enough. I don't say it enough. Anyway, just a big announcement in general is I'm actually having 2 sets of guests coming to visit me in Wellington. One is Sheldon Tweedy. I met up with him when I was over in England and he was over in England, and it was great. I loved hanging out with him. I loved talking soccer with him. I love just training with him. He's a really good player. I really believe in all the stuff he's saying. I believe in him as an athlete and as a footballer in general and his progression into the pro game. I think it's going to really happen. I think he has a big career ahead of him. So I just really like, you know, when he reached out, he's like, hey, if I fly over to Wellington, would you want to meet up? I was like, for sure, bro, for sure. Come over and let's get some content. Let's train together. Let's play. Let's do all that stuff. So he is coming over with somebody else. I don't know if I can announce that yet, but he's coming over with somebody else. And then pretty much right when he leaves, just randomly, Mimi's going to fly down into Wellington and stay here for the next 2 months, pretty much. So I'm really excited for her to come down and just experience Wellington with me and just have her here because, you know, I love her. I now it's just editing time. I'm just gonna edit, work on my computer, make Instagram content, all just this stuff for Become Elite back-end stuff for the next, God, I don't know, 4 or 5 hours until training starts, until dinner time. So let's go. So it's 7 o'clock at night. I'm about to go to training right now. It's been getting dark and cold and rainy, but I knew that it's winter time down here. Let's do it. So I'm back from training, all showered up. It's late at night. It's like 10:30. I hate training super late at night. But one thing that I want to talk about is my goal journal. So I actually write in this probably, I'd say 2 to 3 times a week, just basically talking about how my body's feeling, how mentally I'm doing, how physically I'm doing, how my trainings have been going, how the games have been going, just anything, really anything. There's not like any way to do it. Sometimes I don't even talk about soccer. I just might talk about what it's like being away from Mimi and my family all the way in New Zealand, or I might just talk about like Become Elite and like the business and the YouTube channel. It's really just like a really kind of like a journal where I just write about everything and I write my goals and all that stuff. But one thing I want to talk about is if you guys are longtime followers of mine, you're like, wait a second, I thought your journal looked different, because this is actually the second one. The first one right here, if you guys can remember this is all the way back from before Germany, even before I started Become Elite back in 2015, I started this. I'm going to show you the very first entry of this. I got this right when I dropped out of college, pretty much. I said, you know what, I'm going to document on paper my full journey of becoming a professional soccer player. This is before I even knew I was going to document it on Become Elite or anything. But literally the first entry is on January 2nd, 2015. So over 3 years ago, which is pretty crazy. But I finally, while I was over here, I've completely filled it up. And I had to buy a new one about 2 weeks ago. So now I'm working on the book, the second book. I don't like to show exactly what's in there because it is personal. I mean, I do like to keep some stuff private. That's like my personal deep goals. That's like really personal, like my really deep thoughts and feelings about soccer and my life and everything. But yeah, I really recommend it because even going back and reading some of the entry posts of like when I just started Become Elite, like the very first time where I'm like, I just started an Instagram account, like in the journal, I can read about it. It's just crazy. It's so crazy. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on. So this is 6 months in. This is 6 months into this journal right here. Look at this. On June 12th, 2015, I said, I just started an Instagram page, Become Elite. I've already gained about 1,500 followers, but then on the same page, like, I mean, I'm talking about, you know, training with Sacramento Republic is starting to feel like a dead end. I don't think the coaches are interested in me right now, so I feel like I'm kind of wasting my time. Just like stuff like that. Everyone is graduating college and I'm just chilling here, not doing much. It's just so cool to go back in my life and see all of these points in my life, highs and lows, signing my first pro contract, going over to Germany, not getting drafted, going over to Iceland, going over to Canada. It's so cool. I'm so happy I started this right when I dropped out of college to just document everything. And I'm so happy, and I know I'm going to be so happy about Become Elite, like in general, documenting my entire basically journey into the professional game and then this injury and everything. I can't wait later on in life to look back on it with all these fond memories of what I did, with no regrets about anything in my life, or even show like my kids one day when they're growing up and just be like, yeah, this is me when I was, you know, traveling around New Zealand, traveling around Germany. This is me playing professional soccer. I'm just so excited for everything. It's very, very cool. And like on this page right here, July 4th, 2016, I signed my very first fully professional contract with Orange County Blues. I'm just talking about the emotions and how happy I was. Right here, end of it. This is one of the best days of my life. So I can't recommend enough starting one of these things just to document your life. It's really cool to go back, especially if you don't have a YouTube channel and you're not documenting your life every single day. I think at least writing in a journal to document your life is so cool. So I'm going to write an entry in the new book right over there. Write down some goals for the week, for the month, for the season, and then for next season as well. And then I'm going to go to bed. I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, hit the like button, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. All right, guys. Peace.